if it's live. So that's what I'm going to do next. And if it, oh, I got to log in. Oh, it's always the logins. All right, so yep, we are live. We are definitely live. So I'll show you guys right now. You can see that we are live over on that platform. So if I type something here, I'm assuming it will show up. So I'm just going to type something here. I just typed Jello, but I wanted to type hello. So I'm going to type hello, and then I'm going to come back over to the screen here, and I'm going to go under chat so you guys can see what's going on here. So now I'm back here on the Yolobox. I'm going to go to the chat, and I'm going to see if I see where I typed hello. It's not showing up yet, but it should show up here in just a little bit underneath here. Yeah, there it is. See where it says hello? Well, let me see if you guys can see that. That it says hello right there on the screen. So I could just tap on that hello, and that hello is now going to show up on the live stream right here, okay? So, you know, just to give you guys an idea how simple it is to set up these type of live streams, I'm just using myself as the example, but I'm able to choose the chat, display the chat, the text, the chat on the live stream at any time. Now, if I want to turn it off, I can just go back and tap on it, and then it will instantly go away. Now, this is going to be perfect, guys, if you're out on location and you just have one camera and you want to be able to live stream with one camera. So currently what I'm doing is I'm live streaming right now only with one camera, and I'm using an Osbot, just a little Ptz camera, right? So right now I could still use this camera to zoom in on myself. So right now I have it zooming in. I can also set the camera to track me. So I can go ahead and put it in tracking mode. So now it should start tracking me around the room. So that's what they're seeing on my page, you know, is what I'm doing here. There's a slight delay, you know, between the time they're seeing it on the page versus the time that, you know, I'm seeing it here, you know, locally on the screen. But just to give you an idea how easy it would be for you guys to create some content here on Amazon or any other platform that you want to use. Now, of course, I can't go live from this device on Amazon at the moment because of the fact that I'm already live on Amazon. So I am going to turn the audio up from my computer to see what the audio sounds like going into Yeah, so I got to turn that down because it's gonna continuously loop if I don't. It's gonna be like looping back and forth. But I can tell already the audio sounds great because it is coming off of the Rode Wireless Go microphones. That's what I have connected simply enough to the Yolobox Mini, and that's the audio that's going into the live stream. So now I'm going to switch over to my other page, and I'm going to see if it's going to be easy for me to switch. I'm going to have to log out. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to log out of this one and then log back into the other page. All right, so let's see if this works. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, Russell, what's up, my man? What's up? All right, Russell, so what's going on right now is I am live here on Amazon. Obviously, you're in the chat, but I'm also live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But what I'm using on to go live is this Yolobox Mini, this little encoder. This is pretty much an all-in-one streaming deck. Now, I do have the Rode Wireless Go connected to it. I have the Mini, and I also have the Pro. The Pro is right here behind it. So, Christina V, welcome to the live. All right, guys, so if you're watching on another platform and you're trying to figure out what's going on and who is Rome talking to, guys, go ahead and come over here to RomeKnowsTech.live, and you will find me here on Amazon with everyone else in the chat. You can hang out with us. Now, if you are experiencing this live on other social media platforms and you want to, type something in the chat, go right ahead. Russell, I know you're also following me on one of those other platforms. So if you would like to do me a big favor and pop back over to, say, for instance, Facebook, you know, where you're following me, and then type some things in the chat for me so I can demonstrate to them how easy it is to bring the chat in from other platforms, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And let's see what we got. So we got this set up, it's running. So I'm just gonna kind of push this off to the side. So I can still do my normal live stream, no different than I would normally do here on Amazon, you know, talking about the different products. You know, it's like the next thing down in the carousel is the Gopro Hero 10. Currently, I don't have it on the deck because we're still showing all of this. But then I can just take this like it is here, just push it out of the way, okay? So if I don't need to make contact with it, then I could just let it sit there, and then I could still, you know, do everything I want to here on the little Lazy Susan if I was showing you guys products, right? So I think, if I'm not mistaken, my man Russell just typed something in the chat. We're gonna wait for that to show up and see which, let me see here, whoops. I just put hello up there again, so we're gonna take that off. And I think he's probably on this one. Well, we'll wait a second for it to show up because I know he just typed something because I can see it on the screen. So as soon as I see it, I'll display it so you guys can see it as well. It does take a few seconds for it to come through for you to see it. So it's not going to come through super, super fast, but you will be able to see the chat over time. I don't know which one of these. Yep. So he's actually typed quite a few things, but let me see here. Sitting editing. So let's just throw that one up there. So you guys should be able to see that right here on the screen. So I'm gonna bring this a little bit closer so that you guys can see what he's saying. Now what I can do is go in here under chat. So under the chat, I think, I can go in here and I could choose a different chat bubble, and then I could move it to a different location. Let's say I'm gonna put it right here and then just go done. And then, well, okay, well, it's up there. I'm not sure how to get it back down here. So let's try that again. So we're gonna go back to chat. That's not chat. We're gonna go back to the chat, and under this here, so I'm gonna choose that. And I wanna scale it down, and I wanna move it over to this side and just hit done. Okay, I don't know if that's a glitch or not because it's not showing up, unless maybe I need to deselect it and then check the next one and see if that changes something. Yeah, it did. So now I put it on the opposite side. If you guys see that, now it's on the other side. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty cool device. It is very functional. There's a lot that you can get done with this, especially like myself and Russell, we're both photographers. So, you know, Russell, if you're watching, wherever you're watching, you know, please, you know, you can come on back over here to Amazon and hang out with us. But I just wanted to do a really quick demonstration to show everyone how simple it is for me to set up a live stream. And the only thing I'm currently using right now, guys, is just the Osbot, the little Ptz Camera. So I'm probably going to just let the live stream just run, so people, if they're watching on another platform, they can keep watching me as well. But at the same time, you know, I'm just going to go on with the normal the normal live stream that we do here. So this will just kind of be running in the background. So if you guys notice it, you know, when I'm talking about different products and everything, you know, just don't pay it too much attention. All right, let's keep rolling. All right, so the next item in our carousel is the GoPro Hero 10. All right, guys, so here's our GoPro. Now, as you've seen, I just took the microphone off of the GoPro so that I could add this to the Yolobox. I mean, to the Yolobox. I'm gonna go ahead and get this to zoom back out. Okay, so now people, you know, if you're on another platform, you can see me in full, you know, everything that's going on here in the studio. If you're not already over here on Amazon, come on over to Amazon and hang out with us. You know, we're just talking about tech, talking about photography, all that kind of cool stuff. Russell, how was your last photo shoot? We never did get a chance to talk that much about it. I think you said you were coming down here to Houston to do a shoot. How did that turn out for you? All right, guys, so this is the This is the GoPro Hero 10. And as you guys can see, it is inside of a cage. That's what I'm using to connect the accessories to it. Now, the GoPro Hero 10 itself here on Amazon, guys, you get it for $504.95. That's going to come with 2 of the rechargeable batteries. It'll also come with a buckle mount and adhesive. It'll come with the SD card. You're going to get a mini SD card with this as well. And you'll also get a nice little travel case. Now, in order for me to add all of these additional accessories, I do have the GoPro inside of a cage. This is the Yolobox Blogger cage. So let's take a look at that real quick. That cage is an additional $45.95. So you can see that here on Amazon as well. And that's what's allowing me to connect the GoPro mic adapter to this. Now, I did remove the Rode Wireless Go receiver because now I have the Rode Wireless Go receiver currently connected to the Yolobox Mini, and I'm streaming out on other platforms using the Yolobox Mini opposed to the way I would normally be using it here. So I am going to go over here and remove this chat bubble. And let's see, I see my buddy here. I think Sam had something to say. What's good? You know, so I see him talking here in the chat. All right, let me go ahead and turn that off. All right, Sam, we're over here on Amazon, so if you want to come on over and hang out with us on Amazon, come right away. All right, anyway, guys, so let's keep talking about the GoPro. So as you can see, the GoPro does have a number of accessories connected to it via this blogger cage. So on the very top, I have the LumaCube Panel Mini Lite, and on the back of it, I have the snap mount magnetic mounting system, and that's how I'm using, that's how I'm able to connect this to this little mount. So let me show you this up close, guys. Check it out. So here is the magnetic mounting system. All right. So on the back here is the snap mount itself. That's the snap mount. And then this kit for $69.99 also comes with 2 of these little brackets. So you get 2 of these brackets. You also get the back plate and you get this little rubber mat. You see here, guys, you get this little rubber mat. And what that does is it protects your surfaces in case you wanted to put this maybe on the hood of your car, on your motorcycle tank, on your boat or something like that, because these magnets are super strong. I've had no problems with them causing any type of micro scratches or anything like that, but in a lot of cases it's better to be safe than sorry. Now, as you can see, these magnets are super strong, so that's how I'm connecting this GoPro to this little shorty little tripod. And like I said, with the cage, it allows me to also connect other accessories to this and use this as kind of like a little running gun, a little camera rig. All right, now, let me show you the other accessory that comes with the kit. All right, let me set the GoPro down here for a second. Okay, so here's the other component. So you're gonna get this little back plate and this lanyard. You get this back plate, back plate and this lanyard. Now, the way you actually use this is that you would either take this and put it in your pocket or inside of your shirt or blouse or something like that. And what that's going to allow you to do is to take the GoPro or smartphone, if you have it rigged up the same way, and then you'd be able to connect this to yourself and you could walk around and kind of do like a POV type of shot, you know, where you're just walking around, talking, doing whatever you're doing, and the camera's just connected to you via these magnets. So again, guys, that is the snap mount magnetic mounting system. It is $69.99 here on Amazon. All right, so there is a smartphone version of this as well. Let me see what Russell's saying down here in the chat. Oh, you were helping your daughter move. Oh, okay. I thought you were coming down for a photo shoot because I remember you were saying that, you know, you were going to be in my area. So, you know, automatically I assumed you were coming down to do, you know, some type of fashion shoot or fitness shoot or something like that. You know how we do it. You know, we travel from place to place. Yeah, we stay in motion, bro. We stay in motion, right? All right, guys. So keeping in motion, here is the phone mount from Snap Mount. So this little magnetic mount here, this little phone bracket, it has nice little rubber padding inside, top and bottom. On the very back, there are a number of quarter 20 mounts for other accessories, and we also have a cold shoe here at the top if you're looking on another platform. So again, there's our cold shoe at the top. Those are the quarter 20s. I do have this set up just like the GoPro. The only difference is, you know, this would be set up for a smartphone. So I'm just going to grab one of my phones and I'm going to show you guys how to put this in. This will be perfect, Russell, if you're on location and you want to just grab some footage and you want to be able to, you know, record some really high quality behind the scenes, B-roll stuff like that. So here it is. This is the mount on the snap mount. So we have the snap mount, and we also have the snap phone mount from the same company. Okay, so you guys can see that here as well. All right, now as you see, I have this set up like this, almost like a little desktop stand. I could set this up on a desktop, but usually the way you would use this, you would just turn this in like so. Then you take this bracket here, magnetically connect it, and then now you can take this and use your phone to do a lot of your video. And because you have all of those connection points, you could also add a microphone to this, you could add a light to this, any number of different things, guys, you could set this up to be used for. Now, in my case, I think about it realistically. If I'm out on location, you know, most of the time, I probably would not have brought my GoPro. I would most likely, but I definitely would have my phone. So that means something like this would be ideal, one of these little magnetic mounting kits, because all I got to do is just pull this out of my camera bag, throw my phone in here, maybe, you know, connect the Rode Wireless Go microphone to it. I could set this thing up, do some quick recording, get some quick behind the scenes. And because these are super strong magnets, I can then take this and stick this to anything that's metal and then get that wide angle shot, you know, of what's going on. You know, and Russell, you know what I'm talking about when you're working with the models, fixing the lights, dealing with the makeup artists and all that kind of stuff. That's the behind the scenes that a lot of people like to see. And, you know, using one of these little kits, you can just turn your phone into an additional video camera. So that can come in handy as well. Now, you know, to take it all to the next level, of course, you know, we're going to be talking a little bit more about like the Yoloboxes and how we would use those on location as well. So yeah, these little magnetic kits, guys, really come in handy. Now, the next thing in the carousel is something that we're actually using right now to live stream with, and that is the Osbot Ptz little 4K camera. Now, that camera is $269 here on Amazon. All right, so that's this camera right here. Let me show it to you guys over there on Facebook and YouTube. This is the camera right here. This is a little 4K Ptz camera. Now, this camera does have the ability to respond to gestures. So there's two basic gestures you can use to get this camera to do what you want it to. So one gesture looks like this. It looks like an L. So when you do that, what it's going to do is it's going to tell the camera to zoom in and out. So if you're watching on, you know, any place other than YouTube, I mean, on Amazon right now, you're going to see what happens when I put this L up, right? So just that simply, the camera's going to zoom in, it's going to zoom back out. Now you guys can probably see it, you know, let me switch over to this camera angle. So you can see it from this monitor here. So when I put the L's up again, let's try it one more time. So you guys just saw how easy it was for me to get the camera to zoom in and zoom out. Now if I want to put the camera in tracking mode, for the camera to track me, all I have to do is put my palm up like this where the lens can see it. So I'm going to do that. So let me switch over here so you guys can see it. So when I put my palm up like this, it should be out of tracking mode. I'm going to do it again, put it back in tracking mode. Okay. Okay, I probably took it out of tracking mode, so now I'm going to put it in tracking mode again. So as you see, the camera is currently tracking me everywhere I go. So, you know, think about it like, you know, in my case, in Russell's, you know, we're photographers, we're constantly moving around. You don't have a cameraman, maybe it's just you there, you and the makeup artist and the model or the client, and you still want to get some amazing B-roll at the same time. This would be ideal for that because you could just set up, you know, one of these little cameras and then, you know, just set it to track. And then just let the camera just track you around while while you're doing whatever you're doing. And you may even want to just record that directly to your computer or whatever you're going to be recording it to. Now, currently, right now, I have this connected to the Yolobox. So that's how I'm using it, you know, at the moment. So all of the video that they're seeing on YouTube and on Facebook is utilizing the Osbot Ptz camera going directly into the Yolobox's USB port. And then, of course, the audio is coming from the Rode Wireless Go microphones. Now, I did not charge the Yolobox Mini, and I do see it's down to about 19%. So I am going to go ahead and end the live on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and end that live. But I will still be here on Amazon, guys. So if you want to come over and hang out with us on Amazon, there's a few people in the chat. Come on through, hang out with us right here on Amazon. But I will be ending right now our live stream test on Facebook and on YouTube.